Oh my gosh. Is that... Oh my gosh. It's you. It's really you. I haven't seen you in forever. It's been a whole 11 days since I posted. Really, though, it's been about 11 days, maybe 12, depending on when I get this up, since I last posted, but boy, does it feel like it's been 11 years. I have had 3 presentations since I last saw you, 2 of which were 45 minutes long. And then the third one was only 5 minutes, and honestly, I can't decide which was harder, preparing for the 45-minute presentations or the 5-minute presentation. They're both hard, but in different ways. But anyway, hello, it's so good to see you. It's been a hot minute. Today, we're doing a channel analytics update, and, just a little fair warning, it's kind of a nothing burger. None of the channel analytics that I'm going to show to you today are very surprising or groundbreaking or interesting. Okay, so if you want to skip this one, I understand. But maybe we'll have a little bit of a life update included. Let's just jump straight in, why don't we, okay? We're starting off with the last 7 days of views. This is channel-wide. 42 views in total over the last 7 days, which is 16% more than the previous 7 days. So, hey, it's green. It's green. I'll take it. I do think that that's really more indicative of the last week being even lower in views, because 42 is not a ton. Granted, I am still new to this, but I'm kind of ready to start seeing some proper growth on this channel, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. I have kind of a rant. Maybe not a rant, but now, if this is your first time here, this series is tracking my progress towards monetization. My goal is to hit monetization by the end of 2025. But, I mean, I would love to get there sooner. In the first quarter of this year, my main focus was increasing my subscriber count. And so I focused really heavily on titles, thumbnails, and like calls to action. And of course, like, improving my content as I went along. But my main goal was to increase my subscriber count. And I reached my goal, which was 100 subscribers by the end of March. In case you didn't know, monetization on YouTube requires more than just 1,000 subscribers. You also have to have 4,000 hours of watch time. And the watch time that I was getting in Q1 did not keep pace with my subscriber growth. So for Q2, my goal has been to enhance my watch hours, because my hypothesis is that I had it backwards last quarter, where focusing on subscribers would bring with it the watch hours. But since my results show that those things did not kind of track together, I decided, hey, you know what if I try the opposite approach and focus on watch hours but not subscriber count? And listen, my watch time is up, not according to this says it's 43% less than the previous 7 days, but you'll see in a minute here that with each of my videos, the overall watch time is up, primarily because the number of views are down. Point is, I'm starting to wonder if I had the right approach in Q1 after all, focusing on subscribers. So yeah, as you can see here, watch time only 1.7 hours in the last week, which is 43% less than the previous 7 days. So almost half as many views as the previous 7 days. And, not my favorite. I don't love that. Subscribers, big fat 0, which does say is 100% more than the previous 7 days, because I didn't get any the previous 7 days. And in fact, I think I lost a subscriber the previous 7 days. So of course, this would be 100% more, since I didn't lose anybody this time. So there's the analytics for the overall channel. Let's have a look at my most recent video, which I posted this past Wednesday. Was it? No, last Wednesday. Yeah, last Wednesday. Posted 11 days ago. In the last 11 days, it is ranked 9 out of 10 for my most recent content, or top content, ranking by views, number 9 out of 10. Not great. 26 views, big fat gray down arrow, want. Impression click-through rate, 4.5%. That's pretty good, but it's also because you'll see in a moment that YouTube did not suggest this video to anybody, or hardly anybody. Now, average view duration, 4 minutes and 49 seconds, which is a big green arrow up, okay? So like I was just saying, the overall watch time of the channel is down. But when I go into each of the individual videos that I've posted recently, the average view duration for each individual video is up. And that is because the number of views are down. They have all been down the last few videos that I've posted. So, it's this really interesting thing that happens with statistics, right? With like outliers kind of skewing your data. When I have this smaller pool of people who are watching the content, only 26 people, but all of those people stick around for a decent amount of time, 4 minutes and 49 seconds, then that's going to sort of artificially skew that number up. I talk about this in all of these channel analytics updates, especially when my view duration is low, because I always watch my own videos all the way through. And so whatever the average view duration is artificially inflated by me watching my own video all the way through. So this is good news because it does mean that genuinely more people are watching the video at least some of the way through and not like watching the first 5 seconds and clicking away, which has been the trend, especially in Q1. Listen, something that I've sort of discovered when I'm here on YouTube is that whatever I tell YouTube I want in these videos is what YouTube gives me. It's like kind of crazy. I mean, if we want to get a little manifestation-y about it, YouTube gives me exactly what I ask for, okay? Last quarter, I said, hey, YouTube, I want more subscribers. And YouTube said, okay, here you go. Here's some subscribers. But I said, I want subscribers and I'm going to assume that the watch hours are going to take care of themselves. And so they said, here's some subscribers, but no watch hours. And so this time I said, you know what, YouTube, I want average view duration to go up, and I'm going to deprioritize gaining new subscribers. And YouTube said, bet, here's an improved average view duration. And we're going to do that by showing your content to less people. You said you weren't interested in subscriber growth. So here, no subscriber growth for you. So, YouTube, since I know you're listening, here's what I want. Dream big, I want my average view duration to go up, and I want my subscriber count to go up. I want people to watch my stuff and enjoy it and stick around and want to hang out with me here on the crazy new dimension that humanity has discovered called the internet. There we go. I've said it, I've spoken it into existence. So, YouTube, do your thing and find me my people, please. I want some new friends. Let's have a look at some more info here. So overview, 26 views, 4 fewer than usual. 2 hours of watch time, about the same as usual. Zero subscribers from this one. We can see here again 4 minutes and 49 seconds average view duration, which is 24.6% of the video, which is really good for me. If you go back and watch some of my other videos, you'll see that typically people are dropping off at like the 15% point of the video. And it's not like this video is any shorter than what my past videos have been. I mean, it was like 20 minutes, which is usually what I post, 20 to 30. So I'll take it. But again, right here we can see why those views are so low. Impression click-through rate is 4.5% because YouTube showed my title and thumbnail to only 441 people. I don't know. You'd think that YouTube would say, oh, 10 reasons to start your YouTube channel. Yeah, let me push that. We want people making content on our platform so that more people spend time on our platform so that we can sell them things. But maybe it's because I put that aren't fame and fortune and nobody wants to make a channel for not fame and fortune anymore. I don't know. I mean, I'm here for fame and fortune. Look, I'll be honest. Not entirely. Okay. If that were my only reason for doing this, I wouldn't be back after an 11-day break, because the 11 days, I mean, dude, I'm so tired. If you didn't know this, I am a grad student and I am 1 week away from finishing my first year of grad school. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I know. I still have 2 more years to go though. Okay, so don't get too excited. I have 4 classes next semester. I only had 3 this semester, which is why I decided to get YouTube up and going even while I was in school this semester, because I was like, well, things aren't going to slow down if I wait. So let me get this going while I'm in a relatively slower season, and hopefully I can be monetized once school stuff really ramps up more. But next semester I'm going to be doing 4 classes instead of 3 like I did this semester, and I have an internship next semester. I'm getting my master's in counseling, by the way. hey, YouTube, more followers, please, and more watch time, please, so that I can get monetized by the end of August. Please? I thank you, my viewer, for not judging me for the desperation, okay? And okay, listen. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's not like I'm gonna die, right? But I do really enjoy making these videos, and I do see YouTube as being a long-term piece of my overall career patchwork, my overall career tapestry. So it would be awesome if I could be making money from YouTube by the time next semester starts, because that'll just take a lot of stress and scheduling stuff off of my brain space, because right now I'm making money through pet sitting, which, don't get me wrong, I love pet sitting. It's been a great job. I've been doing it for 3 years. I mean, I wouldn't have stuck with it this long if I hated it, right? But the calendaring is a lot to manage while I'm in school. And also, I have my own cat, and she misses me when I'm off overnighting, and also balancing all of that with school. I'm just not home a lot, and I would like to be home more for my cat. This has been a short and sweet channel analytics update. YouTube, hear my prayer. Since it's worked for me in the past to say, hey, YouTube, this is what I want, I'm doing it again. YouTube, my goal, my published goal, my established goal is to reach 300 subscribers by the end of June. I'm not on track for that currently. So let's get back on track for that. Now that school is wrapping up, I'll be able to get back onto my 2 days per week upload schedule. And I'll probably experiment with getting back into shorts as well. YouTube, let's get on it, man. Help me help you. Anywho, I guess that's all for today. I hope I was able to maybe keep you company while you were washing dishes, or just, I don't know, hang out as buds, as pals, as friends. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and maybe go check out some of my other content. I have a whole playlist of this channel analytics stuff. If you want to start there, you can see what else I post. I talk all things health, wealth, and happiness here in the attention economy. So if that is something that interests you, go check it out if you want. Cool. All right. I will see you on Wednesday. I will. Now that my presentations are done, I only have one exam that I need to study for and like 2 papers to finish that I have like 2 weeks left to do, because we have this upcoming week of classes, and then the finals week is after that, and they're both due at the very end of finals week. So, yeah, slowing down, honestly, feeling the kind of senioritis that I'm like, oh, now that I got through the presentations, I'm definitely losing some steam. So please send your energy my way. You know what would really motivate me is if you hit subscribe. Please and thank you. Okay. Enough. God, stop distracting me. I need to go study. Bye.